Shalom, shalom, call out Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Akadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Yakim in the faith, doing the work, true sincerity. Al Baratas out assassins, edifying, straight to the point. Inspiration to these lessons come from the Lord. Secondly, just last night meditating, the scripture, the spirit hit me with a few scripture, right before I went to bed, I couldn't really get up to do it. So, I told myself I'm gonna write down all these scriptures and do it on the way to the plantation, man. And it was meditating upon pretty much we don't have no cares for this life, no cares for this world. And it's not from a suicidal perspective, it's from a spiritual perspective and a productive and a circumspect perspective, because, the scriptures speak about pretty much, how we are not of this world, But hey, we're still here, But hey, that's to perfect our craft, That's to perfect our kingdomships we're walking into. And I'm a part of that number. We're in practice, So we could be almost perfect, and we ain't gonna be perfect until Yahweh Shai makes us perfect. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he gives us these new bodies, so forth and so on. So I got a few scriptures I want to bring out and through the Spirit, may this be edifying. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 25, and every man. I'll start at verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may be obtained. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. That's right, bro. You got these different people in the world, these athletes, these singers, these different people that are competing, for money, for the most part. Don't you know that they do all this pretty much, for, let's get into it. Now, they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown. That's right. So we competing as well, but we doing a spiritual competition, man. Money is not our God, And, the Lord is what motivates us, and that's what we give our honor and glory to, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Those celebrities, they get up there on the podiums when they win a certain award, and they try to shout out God or whatnot, but we know who they serve, man. They being exposed on a daily basis. So we know what they're about, man. But hey, that's what we're striving for. We're striving for the master, for an incorruptible crown, because, that crown and these spiritual gifts which we're storing in heaven, it can't be taken, by men out here, man. It can't be robbed. Men can't just go into heaven with his Draco and go take your gift, man. So we got to keep doing everything to the best of our abilities and pray and hope to the Lord, that we be kept and make it to the end. Revelation chapter 14, verse 6. So we don't care about this life, but what we do care about is our office that the Lord has given us in this life, because as the apostles, as the elders have spoke on, you got kings on the earth, but the highest office that the Lord is dealing with and he cares about is his prophets. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 5, and there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord, Yahweh. And there are diversities of operations, but it is the same power which worketh in all. So the Lord has a body set up, and he has structure, and it's for order's sake, and it's also for edification, for the perfection of the body of Mashiach Yahushua, because we all play a different role. A body doesn't just have 1,000 heads or 1,000,000 brains or 50 feet, Spiritually speaking, some people got to be the blood vessel. You got to be the arteries. You got to be the leg, the skin. Bodies. That's why the Lord put it that way, because the body is composed of many different parts that come and make a fine mechanism. I want to show you how grand and big, and how much of an artist that the Lord is, man. His thoughts is not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. Because, scientists to this day, they done all their research and stuff. They still can't figure out these things. 100%. And I say these things, every malfunction or every illness or every, thing that comes up. I want to read Revelation 14 and 6 because, the importance and how, perfect, that the elect, are going to be at the end, by the end, but we still walking in, into perfection. We still striving unto that. Revelation 14 and 6, and I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, hold on. I want to verse Revelation 14 and 5, Salakia. And their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. So, the men of the Lord is true men. They're not going to be found with guile. And the word guile, I'll search it up on Google real quick. We usually go through the blue letter, but just because I'm driving, I believe I spelled that word guile wrong. Bear with me, Baba Kashah. Sly or cunning intelligence, so in other words, snaky. But hey, just for verification's sake, let's go to the blue letter, because they have better definitions, biblical definitions. Ay. We focus on prophecy, like the Apostle Paul always goes into, and all the other apostles, man. Focus on prophecy, man. We at the end of times. We're in a burning house, and we trying to get out this motherfucker. And you're gonna have people who are trying to hold you back, which is like Satan, man. Pastor Pork Chop, that dude that's having them feast days. He an agent. He's someone that's trying to distract people in a burning house, leading people astray. Go to the Greek word dolos, and the meaning of it is craft, deceit, guile. So we're not going to be speaking crafty to the people for the sake of a 501c3 or a tax break, talking about MOTB as white women and things that don't even make sense. Things that people in the world can grasp and understand, So how much ought we to grasp and understand these prophecies and these scriptures? It's been breaking down to these men who act as if so they don't understand these things, but they ignore it. And really, that's because the Lord gives you pastors according to his will. So if you can't get it, it's a sad thing to see. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10, it reads, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do it with that might. Brother Gabar always brought this out, man, and that's right, man. What we do, we want to do it with all our might and with all our strength, and that's what we do. What we do is to prophesy. What does prophesy mean? To say before. So, we're going to do correct and diligent search. We're going to make sure we speak along correctly on what we teach. We're not going to speak on what we don't know. We're not going to go into things that are above our power. But the things that we do know, we're going to delve into it. We're going to bring it out, every time the Spirit strikes. We're going to make our body a living sacrifice to the best of our ability, man. Because we want that incorruptible crown. We want to get up out of here. Because we at the end. Do it with that might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. Come on, man. So, while we got this opportunity, we're going to take advantage of it through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I want to get this first scripture, which I have lined up, man. And also, I can get Ecclesiastes chapter 12, the last verse. It reads, or the verse before that. Verse 13, 12 and 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So the whole duty of man is to serve the Most High, man. The Lord didn't put us here to serve ourselves and to be serving idols. That's why it's the first law given in Exodus, to not serve other gods. The Lord put us here to worship him, to give him glory, man. And when we do that, then, you get your pleasures or whatnot. But that's the main idea. It's to glorify him and magnify him. Didn't he make this place? Come on, man. Didn't he give us this breath of life? So how could we love the creation more than the creator? That's where people get lost at. And then they get prideful and then start thinking that all that debauchery, we can't even slack here. All that debauchery, that's not even worth repeating, because we'll go all day, man. But I want to get the scripture, man. It was in my head last night. I can't even think of it. I wrote it down, but I'm reading it right now. That's not the scripture I put down. Maybe it was verse 12. Nope. And it's not 2 Corinthians chapter 7, because there's no 21 there. 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Okay. I see what I had. That's exactly what I had. The word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And I'm gonna end off here, Abaratazah. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. Not 21. I had brain farts last night writing down these. So it reads, and they that use this world and not as abusing it for the fashion of this world pass away. And as we're seeing it, the world as we know it, it's coming to pass. Everything that was cool or, esteemed high, that shit is really vanity, And we happy to see that, that we because this is a faith booster. We know what we're doing, what we're part of is even more so real. We know that these people that are wasting their time, that are flaunting their lives and their money, trying to make it seem like they popping shit, it's going to come to pass. So, we still here though, so we got to use it. We got to go to work. We got to put, because the scriptures speak about how money is a defense, but that's not what our faith is in, man. We do these things kind of, we go to work and all that shit just to pass by. That's going to be another reason why we can't wait for these policies to come by, man. Because we tired of paying bills and living under this damn devil, man. You got to do your 9 to 5. You got to eat GMO foods. We go on and on and on. You got to just be around these evil, wicked spirits. You got to be around sodomy. Every time you turn on the news, there's people getting murdered. This is a bad place, man. It don't matter if you're keeping up with local news or global news. It's an awful, awful environment, But Lord was us edifying, straight to the point. Shalom.